Dude, buddy, scratch that dick. Scratch it.
Like the shaft, like itches. Like, I mean, you probably gotta just wash it at that. I mean, I don't know why the shaft would be itching that.
Oh God! Thank God I don't have a
Like the balls I
foreskin.
get, but like to be itching that. Yeah, right. That sucks.
On this episode
Imagine
of the
having to take care of that shit. Like for me,
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I hate having to
Start-
clean out my
start now.
goddamn belly
Shut
button lit enough.
God damn it.
Beautiful.
On this episode of the Red Hat Report, we learn how dangerous some magic can be, and we probably hear some dumbass story from Ashtray. With us this week is the magnificent Mystic. In the past, Mystic was famous for his disappearing dick tricks.
Can see my laundry baskets.
We can't see laundry baskets. Let's just say this is how he's now banned from everywhere except Ashtray's mom's house.
I'll never be banned from there. I own it.
Oh right! Wow,
Own that house.
she is a community treasure.
Speaking of the amazing Ashtray, that's right. His stage name was Ass Tray. He's banned in 47 countries for his forbidden love of ass magic.
Mm-hmm. Right?
The amazing
Say,
ass trick.
I know where the rabbit pulls out of.
Wow. Then there's Oracle. Oracle's a funny duddy who hates magic. His wife got him a magician for his last birthday, and he punched him right in the dick.
Yep. Trying to
And
give
I'm
him
the
a
terrific
handy.
Teddy.
Punched him in
Wow.
the dick and then gave him a handy.
That's it.
Here, let me rub it better.
Jesus. And I'm the terrific Teddy. I specialize in sleight of hand tricks. If you don't believe me, just ask your mom.
Ooh, there's a
Whoa.
zinger.
And now we're going to take a pause for the calls. Gentlemen? Was that? What kind of bush is that?
Bush
Bush
Light.
Light say that the camel can.
It's the hunting edition one.
Remember the corn ones? It was like, yeah, well, our beer's made with corn. So they they made it look like a fucking corn cob. It's
I do
ridiculous.
remember that.
Didn't
Oh, wow,
Bud
really?
Light like make a big stink about that? Like our beer isn't made of corn.
Or no, it was or Budweiser, I think, was making a jab at Miller, like,
Nobody
we're not
cares.
made from rice.
Yeah.
Nobody
That's what it
cares.
was. We're not made from
true.
rice.
Nobody cares.
Fucking Asian terrorists.
Yeah, we've hijacked Teddy's show. Teddy,
I mean,
come on.
really,
Sorry,
Take
Ted.
it over.
for fuck's sake. The first guy we're going to talk about here is William Ellsworth Robinson. Oh, they changed my fucking Skype thing. I'm on the laptop. Okay. This guy, he was actually a pretty successful magician without changing his name, but for some reason he reinvented himself into Chung Ling Su, which is actually a kind of a ripoff.
Chung-Ling Su?
Yeah, which is actually a ripoff from a genuine Chinese fucking magician.
I was
named
gonna say
Ching-
that cultural appropriation.
Yeah, I mean, he actually
So-
went on stage in yellowface. He kept
Oh yeah.
his
So
persona.
was this guy white?
Yeah, he
Or
was
what
white.
his-
This
He
is
was
just
white. He
a
was born-
white
he was born in New
dude.
York. Just a white
Wait,
dude.
what year was this? What year was this?
This was around 1909.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
it looks like early.
Yeah.
Century.
He kept us his persona so well that even during interviews, he was using an interpreter, even though he spoke no Chinese.
That's awesome as fuck.
He made up a story about it, his father being a Scottish engineer who married a Cantonese woman. His father died when he was 7, so as Asian custom, he went back to China with his new mom, and then she died when he was like 12 or 14, and then he learned magic and was
And then he became
was
a
well known,
kung fu
Right, but it-
master.
but it was all bullshit.
That
he
that
had
was
a-
his story.
Dun, dun.
Wow.
Done.
Yellow face.
So this fucker, he had a trick. The death by the boxers is what it was called. And it was a catching a magic bullet trick, to where he would have somebody fire a musket at him, and then he would catch that bullet. The musket was set up to, instead of being a single barrel musket, it was set up to be a double barrel musket. A modification that he did, but he never cleaned his gun. So, so at the top barrel had the blank. The bottom barrel had the bullet. He never cleaned his gun. And because he never cleaned it and stuff, his it got leaky, and so there's powder buildup. And he actually did 2 shows this day. On this is March 23rd, 1918. He did 2 shows. The early show it worked fine. The trick did work fine. But the later show, he ended up Alec Baldwin in himself.
I was waiting for the Alec Baldwin
So who was
Oh,
joke.
shooting? I have it as his assistant basically fire a gun at him.
Yes, he had an assistant that would shoot the gun.
So like the buildup basically made both shells fire.
Yeah, it was a buildup of black powder, and when the detonator went off, it fired both of them. The bottom one went out too. He ended up getting shot in the lung.
Oof.
And then and
That's the worst.
and in perfect English, like remember, people thought he was Chinese. I don't know, it's crazy. So in perfect English, he said, "Oh my God, I think something's happened. Please close the curtain." So
The crowd
people-
is like, wait, what? He was in.
So
Paris.
people didn't learn
They
about
done
this
knocked
guy.
him into New York.
They didn't really learn about him until like who he really was till after he died, because he was so. He did this, and he traveled all over the world. He went to Asia. I mean, not to Asia. He went to.
I was gonna
Europe.
say if he went to fucking Asia,
went to
they'd be
Europe
like,
and
"Get the
Australia."
fuck out of here, fucking cracker
Yeah,
jack."
he went to
Yeah, he
Europe
just
and
went there to
Australia.
take
Yeah.
notes.
So that's the first guy. So
His
this
wife.
magic bullet
So
trick-
can we talk about this picture of him with his wife?
Oh, that's his wife. What is she?
She does
11?
not look very happy.
what?
Yeah, she's probably sold to him.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing he probably paid her off, so it would be, kind of, so it'd be
Yeah,
kind of yeah.
legit.
Yes,
Oh
he-
no,
like I
he
said, he
paid
kept-
the family. She didn't get any of that money.
Right.
She just got indentured servitude.
Holy shit. So an honorable mention for this gun trick. Apparently, it's a deadly. When it goes wrong, it goes wrong. This trick has claimed the lives of about 15 magicians.
That's why when you show the crowd the real bullet that you're putting in, you take the gunpowder out of it.
So one of the most fucked up ones, I would say, that this honorable mention, was a Madame Dulinski. Her and her husband, they perform magic. This is in 1820. They were performing in Ardenz, Germany for Prince Schwarzburg Sondershausen. Nailed it.
Fucking A.
Fucking nailed it. And their version of the gun trick was that Madame Dulinski would catch would stand in front of a firing squad of 6 men and catch 6 and stop the bullets.
Hmm.
So what they did is they go to the firing squad and say, "Hey, these are blanks. Y'all load them in." So 5 soldiers loaded the blank. 1 did not.
Like
And so-
One loaded a live
intentionally or
round.
what?
yeah, he loaded a live
Damn.
round. And so when they did the trick, she got shot. And
Did he
she
get charged?
got shot in the abdomen. I didn't look all that part up. I just know.
Probably not. Where? So
Yeah.
where was
It's
that
honorable
at?
mention.
Where,
What a
This was
deep
in
in-depth-
Germany back in
that was in
1820.
episode.
Germany.
1820, yeah. Yeah, she was shot in the abdomen. She died. She ended up dying 2 days
1820?
later. 1820.
That's a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Oh, that's back in the snake oil days. That's pre-Civil War.
That's a bad day to get shot right there, 1820.
Yeah,
So
there ain't much you can
Yeah,
do.
right.
Yeah, you're done. I mean,
Yeah.
You try to plug the hole and
you get
wish
shot in
you
the
luck.
toe, you're probably gonna die
Yeah.
from gangrene or something.
Oh, right?
another honorable mention was Dr. Vivian Hensley. He wasn't performing this trick for anybody but his son. It was swallow the swallow the rusty razor blade trick.
Ooh, what?
So
oh
he
my
would take
god! What the fuck?
So he would take oh shit, let me look up the year to make sure it's right. Okay, this is in July 6th, 1938. He takes it's a magic trick where you pretend to put a razor blade in your mouth, swallow it, but you're actually dropping it in your sleeve. He performed this trick all the time, and he was doing it for his son. And he accidentally swallowed the
He
razor.
wasn't even doing it during the show.
No, not even during the show. He swallowed the razor.
What?
Wow.
So his
Well,
his
kinda
wife.
like, so the thing is like, okay, you're supposed to slip it into your sleeve, right? Like, but like falls in your mouth or your throat,
Right.
like fucking tip over.
Right?
Don't gulp.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
1938.
why
They don't think that.
swallow
They
it?
don't think that fast.
Maybe
know.
it was a ploy.
He
So
probably
yeah,
killed
yeah,
himself. Yeah. he
Yeah,
was probably
right.
like,
It's a
hey,
suicide ploy.
hey, you know, it'd be really funny if
Look
I
like an
killed
accident.
myself in front of my son. That'd be really
Jesus
cool.
Right.
Christ! Holy shit! Anyway,
I
his
did it
wife
as a
made
goof.
his wife made me cotton balls, and she rushed him to the hospital. They tried X-rays and 2 bouts of surgery, but they were still unable to locate the razor. and then he died 4 days later.
They probably killed him
Couldn't
with
find-
radiation in 1938.
Yeah, right.
Made him eat cotton balls.
Yeah, it's 1938. Maybe she thought it was fucking. It would
would
soak up the blood like a
blood.
Soak
bacteria or
up
something.
the
Yeah.
blood.
Man.
Why would
I
you
don't know.
swallow? Like I don't get. Like
I understand. I don't.
I
get
think
it.
that dude killed himself.
Oh, what a tragic way to go, though.
Yeah.
This is the
God.
weirdest suicide attempt ever.
Basically,
Ever.
internal bleeding in your esophagus.
Yeah, for 4
Yeah.
days.
Ugh.
Huh.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this next one.
Fucking cotton mouth.
This next one is in 2012. It's in 2012. Holy shit. Oh, I got it.
2012.
It is in Sri Lanka. The guy's name is
Well, that's all you need to
Janka?
say.
Oh, okay. here we go.
Banayake.
Is there a picture of it?
Basnayake.
Oh, no.
Right. Oh, this is just the BB. This is just the
Guardian.
article. So this guy, he was an aspiring magician. He decided to bury himself alive under soil and wood. This is in 2012.
Well, see, that's his problem
was
right
buried-
there.
He was
Yeah.
buried at 9:38 a.m. on Saturday. Police said when he was brought to the surface at 4 p.m., he was unconscious. He was taken to the
I think I
hospital. where he
remember
pronounced dead
this.
on arrival.
I
Well, the
actually
thing
think
was,
I
he
How
was
long
trying to.
was he under
But the
there?
thing, he was under there for 6 hours.
6 hours?
It's kind of a weird magic trick.
So the thing was,
right.
well, the thing was,
Oh, I guess
he was trying to.
he
I'm going to
suffocated?
stay underground for
I was gonna say, like,
6 hours.
right?
yeah, like I could sleep
Well,
he
for
was
6
training-
hours.
He was trying to. He was practicing for the Guinness Book of World Records. Fucking buried alive. But here's the thing: Guinness Book of World Records does not recognize the being buried alive. They stopped doing that in 1991 because they thought it was too dangerous. They deemed it too dangerous. So they don't even after 1991 they don't.
So I, like, wasn't even reading the terms and conditions to like
really
realize
yeah, it was.
they wouldn't
turns
even
out a guy-
accept his.
There was a guy in 1999. He was.
Hey, they
an
dodged a
English guy.
lawsuit right there.
Did you shut the fuck up? There was an English guy back in 1999 who people say he buried himself alive in the back of a pub in the garden of a pub in England for 3 months, and he was kind of pissed when he got up to find out that they didn't they didn't honor his fucking shit.
Hold on.
3 months.
3
Look,
months.
that's the claim,
Yeah, I don't know
bro.
about
That's
that.
just the
Well,
claim.
that's the thing is 6 hours is believable because you can
Well,
not
David
have to
Blaine
take a
did it for
bathroom
7
break.
days. He did the illusion for 7 days.
7 days.
Yeah, I mean it's the illusion is possible, but they just don't. They just don't.
What's the illusion?
Yeah, the illusion
Just
is
somebody-
that your
I mean, standing-
assistant comes and digs you up in the middle of the night.
Or
and
you have a
look
tunnel
like
that
you're
you fucking just go down in.
yeah, right.
well,
No, David Blaine was like suspended in air, wasn't he?
Well, yeah,
no, he
yeah,
was he was under
did
he was
his-
under a tank. He was under a tank or something. I think. He was
What?
under a motor tank or something.
Yeah.
How long was David Blaine's? Yeah, when he did that, and it was like
days.
on camera. How long?
Yeah.
7 days.
What?
Hmm.
That's
Alright.
long determined controlled fasting.
Right?
This next cat, I found really interesting because his name is Benjamin Herman Rucker.
Guy died in
He-
6 hours.
Why do all these dudes have 3 names?
Because this guy he's back in the 30s, 1930s
Right.
again.
Never trust those 3 name people.
Yeah, you got to trust him. He was born in Virginia. He started doing magic with a guy. What guy's was his name? Oh, Prince Herman. The two run a medicine show where they do illusions and shit to sell this
Black
secret African remedy. This is in the 30s when white people were stupid enough to buy this shit. And all it was pretty much just alcohol with some spices in it. In 1909, Prince Herman died. So Rucker was 17, so he decided to keep the show up by himself, but he stopped doing the medicine part, just did the magic. And he decided to take the stage name of Black Herman.
Black Herman?
Yeah. Black Herman.
Yeah, right. Not
Actually,
to
a
be
pretty
confused with the white
badass
Herman.
poster here. This Black Herman, the orange one.
Yeah.
So he did a lot of after his partner died, he moved to Harlem, to where he got into real heavy into Marcus Garvey in the
Well, that's
Black
where you
kind of
go.
move.
with that.
So he was kind of militant in his thing, trying to get the Black Power going. A lot of people thought he was immortal because he proclaimed he was immortal, and also he did the buried alive
sorry.
trick. To where he would bury himself. He would be pronounced dead by a doctor. The people watch him get buried, and then he would sit under there for days or weeks. Not really, because he slip out of the casket. He actually slipped out and then slipped back in.
Sneaky little guy.
but while he was buried underground, his assistant would charge people a dime to come by and look and check the dirt to make sure he was still buried underground. It wasn't disturbed or anything. So people were always coming. So when the trick was over, he'd get out of the grave and shit, and then take the crowd into the and have the crowd follow him into the arena. Not arena. What's the place called? Stage place. Theater. The theater. And then he fucking continue show. I can't remember. I couldn't think of his fucking name. And so a lot of people believed, he was kind of immortal. So what happened to this guy is he actually had.
How are you kind of immortal?
Because he wasn't really immortal, but it was back in the 30s. They were white people. They were stupid. They thought he was fucking immortal.
That's right.
He buried himself alive. Okay, just go along with it. So this guy actually. Guy actually
think all the black people are like, Jesus fucking Christ. These folks spend their money on some stupid shit.
They really do. So he actually had a heart attack on stage.
Oh.
So all right. So but because of this mysticism around him, people didn't believe he was dead. They thought it was all part of the act.
12 years later, they're like, he's coming back.
So his assistant he really was dead. His assistant capitalized on this and had him set up. Yeah, he set him set up and charged people a dime to fucking come see him to make sure he was dead, and allowed him and some people poked him with pins and shit to make sure he was dead because they didn't believe it.
Poke him with pins.
Poke him with pins.
What's the fucking exchange rate on a dime in the 30s? Like, what is that today?
Exchange rate on the dime. Oh,
to poke a dead body. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would that?
30 cents. Poke a dead body. It's like, what do I get to poke it with?
Was $1 in 1930?
Sure.
Okay. The $1 in 1930 was $16.56
today. So.
Really?
Wow. I don't know. I'm not high. I can't.
So $1.65. But I mean, if you got a bunch of people coming by, I mean, how many people are coming through, poking this dude with pins?
They say thousands of people came through.
$1.65 to poke a dead body? I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Right? That's like a good family event.
Right.
All right.
Jeez, you could have got more for that.
This next guy, this is recent. This is, well, not really recent, 1992. And there's actually footage of this happening.
This is Joe Burris?
Yeah, this is Joe Burris. He was a 32-year-old ex-drug addict.
Ex-drug addict, the best kind of musician.
He was actually doing this trick.
See this money?
Oh, that guy looks like a crackhead.
This money? Gone.
He was doing this trick here in behind this like rehab center or whatever, because it was the donations were going to go to help the third floor rehab shit.
Amazing Joe. So
if you go to 155 for a minute 55 and pause for a second.
Minute 55. All right. Here we go.
Yep. Right when they show the.
They have audio.
The casket he built.
Okay.
Yeah, that right there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he built that plexiglass casket for himself.
Look how flimsy that is.
Exactly. Okay. So on
quarter inch.
Yeah. So on Halloween night in 1992, this is 30 years after Houdini's death. Actually, he was going to try to do this trick where he was going to bury himself in this casket and cover himself 7 feet deep and cover himself under 7 tons of dirt and cement, about the weight of a male African elephant. Nobody talked him out of it. I mean, he didn't really have a plan. During his preparation, a reporter was covering the story, was like, "Hey, buddy, cement dries quicker on the bottom than it does on the top. So You're gonna have to fucking even you don't
What
get
was his
crushed.
goal? Like, was he gonna be in there for a certain amount of time, or what?
Well, yeah, he was gonna break free of the chains, fucking get out of the
Okay,
thing somehow, and then climb up through the dirt and cement.
Had no plan.
However, okay, you can play it from here. It's gonna be this is what he built, and it was so goddamn flimsy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Nobody. I mean, it's it's not like
Look
Faces
at
of
him.
Death. It's gonna be fucking, but it was so fucking crazy. I mean, like that flimsy fucking plexiglass, and I don't. I mean, I don't.
I can't
understand why
believe
he
no
went.
one there was like, "Do you think this could
I
support
mean, wet
weight?"
cement
Look
is
how
fucking
flimsy
heavy.
it is when he's rolling.
Right. What year is this?
This is 92.
Damn.
This is
What
1992.
state was this?
Oh shit! I did. I don't know.
Florida. Look at him just pounding that cement in.
Yeah.
Amazing Joe's
This is an
assistant.
assistant.
We never thought about how heavy concrete could be.
where she's explaining how he's supposed to get out and then pick up through it. I'm like,
Yeah, I guess
wet
what
cement
was her
and dirt? I mean,
explanation and
packed
how
like
he was
this?
supposed to?
But right here is when he covered him up, and then you can see here in a minute it's gonna fucking collapse.
Oh,
Damn.
And that's-
So is that
yeah.
like it collapsed in on him?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that weight collapsed in on him. So they got a backhoe and tried to get him out. And I mean, it tells you, this is a whole little thing it tells about. But yeah, and they try to get him out, but they do get to him, but it's not in time.
was it? He just his body physically like smushed.
And then they're just
Yeah,
trying to
probably.
dig him out with one shovel?
Well, yeah, because they get a backhoe in there eventually, but I mean, you know, after it collapses, you don't know where his body. You can't really tell where his body is. So I mean, you don't want to take an arm off with a.
His body gun smushed. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Like you're backhoeing close to there. It's like how close can you get? Or are you gonna hit him?
Yeah, before you hit him, yeah. So
God, did it say how long it was before they even got to him?
I don't even know. Can we consider that a magic trick? Like, I mean, that's not a magician. You know
It's a
what I
magic
mean?
death.
What is with this
Look at those
obsession
mullets.
with being buried underground?
Well,
don't
you know,
know.
it's the whole
I guess
the
power of death or
morbid
something.
thing of death. Yeah, that's why.
you know, the power of a death. You can
Just
get
like
out of the
skulls
grave.
never go out of fashion.
Yeah, cheating death. You cheated it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, English major.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Right?
There's plenty of books about death.
Okay, so do you
Yeah, well, there's
think
plenty of books about fixing your fucking carburetor too. It doesn't
Right.
make fucking
Yeah,
Do
they're
you
boring
think-
as hell though?
Oh, how long do you think it will be now that there's this whole space tourism thing launching off here before there is a magician that does some kind of a space walk?
Yeah,
fucking
right,
thing?
right.
Like they orbit the fucking
God,
Earth or some
God, I hope
shit.
it's Chris Angel and he dies.
Chris Angel's gonna make the Earth disappear.
Fucking hate Chris
Ah,
Angel.
yeah, right. Chris Angel, right? One more pinky ring.
That dude is so douchey. I remember he used to have a band like back fucking in the 90s or some shit. It was like
Oh, really?
Angels. Yeah, it was like him, you know, Chris Angel, but he fronted some fucking industrial
that is
band.
That
actual
actually
last name, then?
explains a lot.
Yeah.
Have you all ever seen The Wonderful Burt Wonderstone?
No.
No.
It's a movie with
That's because he
Steve
died.
Carell.
Oh.
Oh, is that
Steve
the one
Carell,
with fucking
magicians?
Jim Carrey?
Yeah, and Jim Carrey plays a guy who's supposed to be like Chris Angel, and he's
I think we
It's so
watched
crazy.
that for the
Remember that? What was
show.
it called
Oh,
again?
We
yeah,
watched
didn't
that
we?
for the show, like
Like it had
fucking a long time
potential, but
ago.
it didn't.
That's right.
Yeah.
I
dude, it was
remember
funny
now.
as shit. I
Jim
loved it. Like,
Carrey
it's
was
so-
fucking
he
great
was
in that.
Great, yeah, he was.
He was like the insane magician.
That's right. I think it was like I
Yeah.
liked the characters, but I think I hated the story or something.
Eddie,
like
what was the
pianist.
name of it again?
The Wonderful Burt Wonderstone, I believe.
Yes, and that's the one at the end where they used
Yeah,
kratom to knock the entire crowd out and move them
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
to.
Yeah.
And I think
Different location.
that might have been before I even knew what kratom was. Of course,
That's
you can't do that. You can't make kratom into a gas to knock out people.
Well, it was a movie to make believe. So moving on.
That's why people wanted to ban it.
Does anybody have a review this week?
Nope.
Nope. All right, going on to what's sexy.
Review your mom, but it's same as
Review
always.
your nipples.
Never again, Mystic. Oracle, first impressions of Halo Infinite single player. It's so awesome.
So yeah, I tried out Halo Infinite last night. It released, the single player released, and it's fucking badass. It's really cool. So my first impressions of Halo Infinite, first of all, that opening scene as you're like getting into the action and you're familiarizing yourself with like all the weapons and stuff, really fucking good. Like strongest probably of any Halo game, I would have to say. Very good. One thing that really strikes me about this game is the weapons. And when you shoot the weapons, there's the battle rifle. So when you would shoot the battle rifle in all of the previous Halo games, it was just kind of like, you'd hit and it would just spray, fucking bullets, but you would just see the hits on the enemies. In this, the projectiles, all of the projectiles that you fire from these weapons, you can track them. So it's kind of like it's almost like you're shooting like high-powered paintball guns or some shit. It's actually really fucking cool because they arc. There's a physics and a feel to all of the weapons, which is really fucking cool.
The other games did that too.
They did, but this is
with the
accentuated.
energy weapons. They did it with the Covenant weapons, not the
right,
UNSC.
right. So the battle rifle and the USNC weapons are fucking awesome in this. You have a grappling hook that you can actually traverse the environment with, which is really good.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I feel like I'm too early in the game to really, take advantage of it as well as I can be later on. But yeah, it's fucking great. They've done a good job with the game so far. I look forward to playing through it. It's on Game Pass, released on Game Pass. You can get it on probably Steam, I think. It's fucking cool. And also about those weapons. So in the other Halo games, you would get the Covenant weapons, and it would just be like, oh, well, this is the Covenant battle rifle. Well, they have kind of that, but the guns feel way more different between the different guns that you have. So, like, for instance, the Covenant battle rifle, when you shoot that, there's like a delay in when the plasma hits the enemy. So it's got a really different feel to it. So, yeah, feeling very strong. It's cool to see. I'm glad they took the extra year because it was supposed to come out a year ago for the release of the X. They clearly needed that time, and it looks like it's paid off.
Yeah, game looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We should play some multiplayer together, bro.
Hell yeah.
He doesn't play multiplayer.
That's right.
It's just like a Rocket League, except with guns.
Okay, now I'm in.
Really good. Hey, next up is Mystic Dean Lamb, 4 levels of death metal.
Yeah, so this Dean Lamb is one of the guitar players for a band, Archspire, but him and his wife, Claire, they have other musicians send them like 4 different levels of their songs. Like from like level 1 is the easiest shit that they have, the warm-up shit, all the way up to like the hardest shit. And it's fucking funny because they just kind of get hammered and try to learn these songs and shit. And she's pretty funny. She's pretty manly. She's not the hottest thing in the world, but
she's
they're
got
funny
some pretty
together.
good pipes on her. Arms.
Yeah. And she's not bad at guitar. They learn shit pretty quick. He's fucking phenomenal. I mean, he's
right.
Just listen to him play. He's fucking amazing. But like, and then some of the shit that they're fucking playing, like Angel Vivaldi fucking sent in one, and like, this is the dude from Spirit Box. It's cool to see. I liked it. I've been watching YouTube videos because I'm bored at work, so checking them
This
out.
would be nice.
So is Archspire, Mystic, did you hear of Archspire before this year?
Not really, no.
Yeah, me neither. They're fucking badass.
Dude, they're one of the most technically, like, I fucking can't even understand how they fucking form their music together. It's amazing to listen to,
Right.
especially on headphones because it's so panned perfectly and shit. You can hear everything. It's fucking, oh my god. I like it. Anyway, yeah.
All right. Cool. Next up is Ashtray with Reddit, because I need to send a video to Oracle.
Oh shit! I didn't finish filling that out. It was Reddit does something. Oh yeah, this news story here. Reddit is apparently so the workers at the Kellogg manufacturing plant are on strike, and then Kellogg just decided, well, like you don't agree to our new terms, like we're just gonna hire 1,400 new people to replace you, non-union
Damn.
workers.
Wow.
Yeah.
1,400 people? Where
yes.
was this?
This is. Let's see here. Oh, where the fuck? Kellogg application.
What's funny is I got video for it today, but I didn't even read the script because I don't care.
Nah, I think it's somewhere out east. I think. Where's the?
Wow. Like you can just find 1,400 people?
No,
why
I
is it
think
not
it's a
saying
ruse. I think it's a
location?
gambit.
Right?
Well, no. What it is well, of course, yeah. It's them kind of throwing this gambit, but my what's sexy? No, it's like fucking. Why does it not say where this is at?
I don't know.
Organization
Hey,
skills
you
and shit, that's
continue.
why.
I'll look it up, dude.
The So, anyways, what the point of the story is that someone on the anti-work subreddit was like, "Hey, so they're gonna try to hire like scabs, like, and because all these corporations now, the application process is online, right? So they flooded them with fake applications, to fuck with Kellogg."
Right.
What the hell is this? I don't know what this article is.
So there's one.
Or is it multiple Kellogg plants? Maybe it is.
Yeah, Battle Creek, Michigan, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and Memphis.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then another one too, but I gotta click on the thing, and it's the New York Times, so I might not get to it before it fucking kicks me off. So anyway, four different fucking factories.
Yeah. I just
Awesome.
like it when Reddit can like stick it to the man, like they did with the GameStop.
Yeah, how did that pan out? How's fucking GameStop doing?
I don't know what the stock
they're fucking losing. Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's the thing is I don't think it's as down as it was because there are still a lot of people
compared to
who have
last
it.
year, but that's because of the pandemic. It's still down from year before that. We just did a thing about today, and I did read that one.
All right. Well, next up is me with a game I'm going back to. Oracle, if you load the video, go to 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Ghost of Tsushima. This game is fucking beautiful. I forgot how good it fucking looks, especially in 4K. It's an open world samurai game. The combat is brutal and fun, fast paced. You have 4 different stances. The story deals with the Mongol invasion of Japan, starting with Tsushima, the island of Tsushima, which actually happened in history. And you play a survivor, a little Sakai. Well, the game didn't. It did happen.
I'm fucking with you.
You fucking got me off my fucking. Anyway.
This looks badass.
It is badass. And so the guy he's raised to be a samurai, which is like a straightforward. I don't do ninja stuff.
Like me.
Yeah, just like you, Mister. Go up and headbutt the motherfuckers.
Raised to be a samurai.
Just like you. So in the story, he has to learn how to be kind of stealthy and ninja to become a ghost. It's actually pretty cool. You can sneak up on people, or you can do a call out with a standoff, and it's the game is fucking awesome. If you have a PS4, check it out. The multiplayer, they have a multiplayer now, to where you can run through to up to 4 people. You can run through missions, and it's fun.
Would be cool.
Yeah. I'd get a
Oh, yeah.
PS5 if I could find one.
Yeah, if I could find one, I'd get one too. I really want to play Spider-Man too.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy Smollett.
Smollett?
I saw fucking essays. Fuck what you think, Jussie Smollett. Fucking
Why,
what's his
that
Didn't
is
he
face?
get
spelled right?
busted for
His verdict was in, but I said it like that because that's what fucking what's his face called him. Dave Chappelle in one of his specials, he called him. He's
Oh
like,
yeah.
the fucking name like that. That's Jussie Smollett or something like that. He's like, just calls him
Jesse
Jussie.
Smollett.
Yeah, Smollett or something. Jussie
Jesse
Smollett.
Yep.
Ugh.
Talking about fucking you thinks. We're gonna move on to Oracle. Terrible classes on Zoom.
yeah, terrible classes. on
Tell us how you
Zoom.
feel.
So
The breakout rooms.
oh my god. Well, the breakout rooms are fine with my ESL students, but I had some veteran students tonight, and man, sometimes if people don't want to talk on a goddamn Zoom call, tell you what, that can be a painful experience when you've got that. When you're face to face, you can motivate people to fucking do shit.
Yep.
But on a Zoom, fucking A, that can be rough. And yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. So before the pandemic, I was not teaching on Zoom at all. Now, I've had people come in for my English classes. They're coming in from Brazil. They're coming in from Colombia, from Puerto Rico, when they are visiting family and shit. So really cool benefits to that. But there are also people with babies and shit fucking crying and TVs blasting in the background. And
You gotta mute that shit.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a rough one.
26 fucking fifth graders.
Fuck that, dude.
Like
That's
my
why
wife does.
that's why I
Yeah.
teach adults, man.
That shit's. I
Did
would
you hear
never.
about
I
the,
would have murdered a kid by now if I was.
Right.
Did y'all hear about the guy who fired 900 people on Zoom?
Oh, dude,
yeah,
yes.
that CEO.
The
the
Oh
CEO.
my
of them.
god.
There's a CEO. He fired 900 people on Zoom right before Christmas.
Damn, I didn't hear about
Yeah,
that.
It was
yeah.
the call. It took less than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
The call took less than 3 minutes.
I listened to
Yeah.
the call and the dude was like, "Yeah, I don't want to do this. The last time I did it, I cried, but this time I'm going to try to hold it together a little bit more."
The
Any-
last time I did
Yeah,
this.
anybody on this call is being let go effective immediately.
Oof.
Yeah.
900 people. And this company is like some financial company worth like $3 billion or some shit.
Yeah.
Like
That's
huge
how
amount of money.
that's how they shore up things. It's like they lay off all these, because a lot of them too, when it's a financial company like that, what's their job? Their job is just kind of moving money around and
Yeah.
trying to make more money out of moving it in the right place.
Yep.
Boom.
Lame.
Anyway, next up is Mystic. Fuck your
Lame.
graphic, CBS.
Fuck your graphics, CBS. Okay. CBS has the most horrible fucking national packages known to man, right? Like
How
they
bad
have,
are
they have, and I shit you not, I tore one apart tonight because you have to cut out fucking like the sound bites out of them for the 9 o'clock show because the fucking producers are dummies and they just pick random packages. They don't actually watch them. I
Yeah.
had 9 seconds of usable footage. So I just had to loop 9 seconds of footage for this
I've
like
s-
27-second fucking VO. You know how cheesy that makes
I've
you look?
seen that every once in a while. Where
Yeah.
it's like, I
You know
know
how
something.
fucking bad that makes you look?
I know.
Fuck, man.
So,
Fucking CBS.
okay, so a national
like,
package,
national?
for instance, is this like a story that they had on the national news?
Yeah, so like
So you get the footage from that?
so like CBS, every station has their own news outlet thing. So like
Mhm.
CBS is called NewsPath, CNN is called News Source. No, News Source. All of them use CNN. So like, but CBS's NewsPath is just to CBS. Fox had fucking, I forgot what theirs was called. and they all have their own proprietary ones. So like the national ones all send their shit into these things, and you can use them. All the affiliates can use them if they want. So they pull sound bites out of them, but they don't find me any other footage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So either I'm stuck here making it look like it's fucking retarded,
Oh, and it's not your job to find the footage?
No, dude, I can't. I don't have time to look through fucking, 8,000
You're just given like scraps to
Well,
make.
yeah. So here's a question, a little insider question. Like, is there a repository where you could find this footage? Like, is that archived? Like stuff that they don't use?
Yeah, like could you go out of your way and be like, I don't have enough footage, and if you had some extra time, could you like go to try to find some more source material or not? Really?
Sometimes. So CBS, the way the system is, after 7 days, it scrubs most of it out of the system, but some of it saves. You can manually save things so that you can restore them. So it'll only scrub it, but it'll keep the metadata so that like if you want it, let's say 2 years from now, you're like, fuck, we had some file footage of that building.
Yeah.
You could just fucking restore it. It'll take a few minutes to re-record it, and then you can use it again.
Otherwise, it's just.
Otherwise, it's gone. Yeah.
Damn,
Fox,
there's like no real backup.
Fox, though, has been around so long, that station, they had shit from like the 30s.
What?
Like on tape. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So like if there's dudes, like there was dudes that played in the 50s for the Packers that like died and shit while I worked there. And I had to go find a tape.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Did you
have to convert it then?
Yeah, you like had to record it.
So you had to like find like a VHS tape or something?
It wasn't even VHS. We're talking like
8 mil.
Like like big fucking reel to reel.
So
shit, dude.
Do you have to put it on like a reel to reel?
No, I give
fucking
it to
thing?
the engineers.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
The engineer.
Okay.
They would have to do that. Yes.
Wow.
And they would
cool.
play it into the system, and it would record digitally into our system, and then I could download it and manipulate it.
That's actually pretty fucking badass.
That's the need for archiving. Like, I mean, you can't.
Right.
That's kind of sad that like, oh sure, now it's all digital, but we don't want it to take up space on the hard drive, which is comparatively not taking up any
it's
space.
Fucking nothing, right?
Yeah. And it's like, well, we're just gonna scrub it all.
The reason though, and I'm getting off track, because the reason that there's only this amount of usable footage in the national packages is because they use graphics all the fucking time. So like every time they're like, 75% of the blood, they have like their proprietary graphics that come flying in. But we don't use that in our show.
Right. So
we're not fucking CBS
you
News,
don't.
You know what I mean?
So you just have like the process video with the graphics on them. You have to cut them out.
Oh, so you can only snap the snippets that don't have the graphics.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
so
like basically saying,
hey, find other
take a YouTube video.
Make it look like I'm just a fucking dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Because my name's on it too.
Right.
Like fucking, she may not care, but fuck, man, I don't have.
Are you able to put a note or something to the producer, like, sorry, but all I could do is like loop this?
Oh, if they ever say anything, that's what I'm gonna say. That's what they gave me, dude. That's my job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Like when I get a turd to paint, I'm kind of like, okay, just so you know, you're gonna get.
If I got time, I'll fix it. I got time, I'll fix it.
You should have spliced some arch spire into that.
Yeah, you were
shit.
so bored earlier, and then why didn't you have the time?
Oh, it wasn't tonight that happened.
Oh,
this is fucking.
One of those where they give it to you super last minute. We need to know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get those all the time.
What?
Anyway,
graphics. Yes. Up next is Ashtray with Google News and Jussie Smollett.
Yeah. So little Smollett. And I only.
Oh, you called him Juicy, wasn't it? Juicy
Smollett.
Yeah, Juicy Smollett.
The thing is, I only heard about the verdict because at work someone was like read the headline on their phone, and
I didn't even know what was the verdict.
Well, that's the thing is I was like, oh, so I went to just go to Google News a lot to just kind of see an aggregate of different stories from different news sources. And I like to say I read enough of conservative, enough conservative angle to try to get a broad spectrum, right? Well, I'm going down like, where's the fucking Jesse Smollett story? Nothing. Well, maybe it's just a little deeper in the U.S. section. Click on the U.S. I went through 60 stories. Nothing. There was even a story about.
Why you just Google Jesse Smollett's story?
The thing, that's not the point, Teddy.
Yeah,
the
you
point
son
is
of a bitch.
But the
Google
point is that you went
News.
through Google News, and it wasn't as important to Google News. So you just didn't want to Google it yourself. You went through 60 stories.
No, my point being that, like, as a what should have been a more prominent story, because the thing is, like, he thought basically he could pull this off of being like this victim, and he kind of thought like, oh yeah, well, you know, the cops don't really even do their job. They don't even investigate. No, they had like hundreds of hours of, well, basically if you count all the cameras at the same time, you know, like all this footage to go through where it's like, yeah, we see the brothers here buying the shit. We see them walking towards the area. It's also like negative 15 degrees out, because at the time that was what most people were bitching about. It was so cold. And in Chicago, like some hillbillies with Trump hats, Make America MAGA hats, are going to go downtown and look for someone to put this shitty little noose on.
Yeah, his real crime was blaming white people. That's all it was.
Well,
it's like
his crime was thinking that the cops wouldn't figure it out.
The two crackers that did this.
I've got to say, okay, so I have no love for Donald Trump, right? I think he's just a total fucking grifter and whatnot. But as I am reflecting back on, like, you see all this shit about, you know, people talking shit about Biden, right? And there's like the let's go Brandon and that bullshit. I don't even know what that means exactly, but I guess it's a rip on fucking Biden.
It's fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fuck Joe Biden.
But
anyways,
but when you think back to when Trump was in, and there was who was that actress that had like the fucking decapitated Trump?
Oh, that was
Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah. Can you imagine if somebody did that with Joe Biden's head? It would be fucking insane. That would be number one on Google, would it not?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, but it was number one when she did it, though, too.
Yeah, when she did it, it was big news. But that's the thing, too, is, well, and my whole point of the fuck what you think is not Jesse Smollett. I mean, we all knew he fucking did it. But it's the fact that, like, really? Like, Google News isn't even showing me this. When I search it, sure, like, up in the top search bar, I put his name in. Okay, then, yeah, it brings the stories up. But to me, it was kind of like, why
it is kind of weird that an aggregator didn't do that.
Why are you aggregating this out?
We even showed it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was in a newscast.
So what was the verdict? I'm guessing guilty?
Yeah, 5 out of the 6 counts, I think.
Of but it's only like, what, misdemeanor fucking disorderly conduct? Maximum of 3 years, but since he doesn't have a record, he'll probably get fucking probation.
Probation, yeah. That, and also, well, I don't know if they ruled or not. I know they were trying to also make it where he had to pay whatever, it was like $160,000 for the basically what it cost to investigate the thing, that he thought they were just gonna, oh, I'm black, they're not gonna even investigate this. Fucking idiot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we got this super high profile actor. Yeah, we'll just roll it under the rug.
Next up is me, Teddy, fucking Delta Airlines. So I wake up on December the 1st, pay some bills, and then I look at my account, and I see 2 charges from Delta for $184 apiece. And it said Delta Internet CO whatever. So I call my bank, do a claim. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know why Delta's doing this. I flew Delta in August for my honeymoon. Last time I flew Delta, I don't know why they're charging me December. The claim gets turned down because they said I took the flight. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I haven't flown on Delta since August. So today I called Delta. I was on hold for like an hour and 41 minutes.
Wow.
It fucking sucked. I finally got through. I'm so happy I got Bluetooth. So I just had an earbud in and waited for somebody. I finally got through and everything else. Turns out that back in for a wedding present to me and my wife, I kind of upgraded us to first class.
Ooh, I've never flown first class. Is it pretty nice?
I mean, it's cool.
nicer.
It wasn't worth $184.
Right.
Yeah.
So but when I did that, when I upgraded, it didn't charge my card right then. They say because the system was down, they sent me an email and a letter in the mail. After doing some searching in my account, I did go back and see that it didn't charge me then, and I saw the email that they sent me, and they decided to just fucking send it now.
Wow,
was like, awesome, cool.
dude.
It was like awesome, cool.
December? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I was like, what the
Right.
fuck, bro?
Right. I mean, after that
So-
point, it's like you fucked up. Like, just drop it.
I mean, yeah, I'm like, I already took the flight. There's no reason she
Yeah.
can charge me. What the fuck's going on? It turns out,
Right.
well, yeah, we let you in first class for free, so we need that money. I was like, awesome, cool. In all seriously, that's our show. Go fuck yourself, Jonathan Parrish. You're a bum. Coming to you like
Oh, Jonathan, don't take that shit.
that. We're gonna be here every Thursday night or Wednesday at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure to join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/theredeyereport. You can no longer Twitter us because it's not there. I'm gonna ask Mystic to teach me how to use Twitter, and I'll try to get it back up. Like and share some
banned?
fuckers.
It's gone, man.
You like killed it, torpedoed it.
No, you can't. Like they canceled our fucking Twitter.
Oh, they like deleted our account.
Yes, yeah. I called one person a cunt, and that's what happens.
Twitter's so bad.
Yeah, dude.
It's not even real life.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
it
people
makes
treat
the
that shit
news
like,
all the time.
It's my Twitter friends.
It makes the news all
I
the
have
time.
Twitter friends. Fuck you, you cunt. Oh, see ya.
Oh, see, nope. Getting banned from Facebook by Mystic. Like and share some fuckers. We're down for whatever. I'm Teddy.
This is Ashtray.
I'm Oracle.
I missed it.
Dragging our heels for
this,
second place.
this is the fucking very stoned Red Eye Report. Mystic is gone, bro. He is fucking.
What?
Mystic is. You're high as shit. I can hear it.
What?
What?